Dave, I'll ask about James Neal. Is he in tonight?
He's going to skate this morning here. He's got to come off IR yet, but he's getting. If he gets through the skate this morning, there's a good chance he'll play.
And what will James give you if he plays on the power play differently than, say, Alex Chason?
Same kind of net front presence, but you got a right shot and a left shot. I thought that was one of our strengths last year, is you had both those guys could jump out there and give it a little different look. So, um, that left shot, and he was pretty good on it last year. He's a goal scorer around that net, so just a little different look. We got to get him up and going. He's hopefully we can get him in the lineup tonight. We'll get him up and going, and see where he can get to.
Ryan Rashog, TSN. Go ahead, Ryan. Should be unmuted.
Oh, Dave, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, some internet trouble here. Dave, with no Austin Matthews for the Leafs tonight, how much does that change the look? And maybe just a thought on on facing them without him, how that changes things.
You know what? We talked about some things that we want to do as a team, and the other team, you recognize their strengths, weaknesses, things you got to be aware of, and so that won't change how we talk about things. Um, we've got some parts of our game that we liked the other night, and some parts we can improve, and their lineup is less concerning to me about than it is. We want to make sure our lineup is prepared.
In the analysis of some things you'd like to improve on from last game, I know you like the way you defended, but what's on the list of working on tonight?
There's continues some stuff that we want to. I think we can be a quicker transition team. There's some areas that we've talked about with video the last couple of days, so hopefully we can improve on some of those areas.
Next question, Tony Brar, Oilers TV.
Hey Dave, one question, just two parts to it. How would you categorize the workload for Mikko Koskinen so far, and how he's fared within the opening 5 games?
He's been solid. We talked the other night. Just give us a chance to win, and that's what he did. He made some key saves. I thought we defended much better in front of him, but the one that went in, he'd probably like to have back. But other than that, he made some good saves in the second period on their power play. So he's been solid. He's our option. We have to go with right now, and he's up for the challenge.
Jim Matheson, Post Media.
Dave, when you play a team back to back, it seems to be very difficult in this league to beat the team 2 straight games. You're playing a team twice. Is it more advantageous to the team that's maybe lost? Okay, they've got a day to figure out why they lost, and to the team that won says, okay, we've got to try to play the same way, but the team that lost has got a chance to play the same team again.
Well, it's we've been on the other side of it here for a couple series, so we recognize the urgency you have to play for. I agree with you. It's the second game. Once you win the first game, the second game is becomes more of a challenge. But the other side of it is you're up for that challenge. Those are bonus points, and those are points that are probably going to decide who's in the playoffs at the end of the year. The team that can step out and get those bonus points. So that'll be the challenge for us. We know that they'll look to come and avenge that loss, and we've got to be up to that challenge and see if we can get points out of the second game.
And if Chason and Nygaard don't play, is that just in case of you get too many forwards?
Yeah, we're just trying to make sure we find the right fits around, make sure we know what we have in everybody. It's early in the year yet with no exhibition games. You're trying to find the right mix.
Bob Stauffer, 6:30 Chad.
Hey Dave, I'm sure you have an appreciation for a support player finding ways to stay in the lineup. Just a comment on Devon Shore. There's a window here. Obviously, at some point, you're going to want to get Haas back in the mix as well. But yeah, I would assume you're pretty comfortable with what you've seen out of him over the course of the last couple of games and his level of engagement.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Bob. He's come in and there was a role there that we were kind of auditioning people, and he jumped in and he's really kind of grabbed it. And he's a smart player. You can tell he's a good pro. He he's doing a lot of things well that we're looking for, and his work ethic, puck play has been pretty good. So so far so good. We'll continue to kind of monitor that, but he's come in and kind of give us a little energy down in that fourth line and played pretty well.